Hey, what's up, collectors? Diego here. Welcome into another video. Good morning. What I wanted to do was I wanted to continue on with the whole topic of my goalie binder. One of the things that I do is I created a Franken-set, which is basically cards that are in sequential order, 1 through whatever number I can get. 659, I think it was the highest number that I have so far. So I take those cards and have them all in sequential order. And what I do is for each number, I might have like 4 or 5 goalie cards that might represent that slot very well. And occasionally I have to choose between what's there and a new card that came in. Now I could like them for different reasons. You know, like might be like, man, the mask is so prevalent in there. Like I love it when when the masks are prevalent. I might like the action shot. I might like the seeing the puck in action, like flying through and them making the save, or it's just something different. Maybe something about the photography, like it's coming from overhead or something like that. There's just different factors. And each time that I go through the binder, I will take the a most recent card and say, okay, here's card number 1, my current number 1 versus this number 1, and I might switch them or not. And this is the case with these cards right that I'm about to show you. These are the cards that came out of the Franken-set to go to basically, it was a changing of the guard or changing of the goal. These guys I took out because I found the card that I think at this present time I think I liked a little bit more. And plus, a lot of the cards that I took out are because they're in landscape, and I wanted to make a landscape goalie binder where all the cards are in landscape. So that's why that's there. I'm going to be showing you some of those in a bit. But for the most part, this video will be about the cards that I have that I switched out. And I might have a reason why, I might not, you know, other than I liked it or I didn't like it. So sit back and enjoy. You got like another 2 days worth of content for goalie. So just a little warning about the rest of the week. Maybe I might get back to baseball at some point, or I might make a whole week of hockey. So give me a second here and we'll talk about it. All right, so the first one is card number 1. It's Patrick Roy. Now, Patrick Roy, I had his number 1 because I have him as the number 1 goaltender in my mind. You know, like I said, Martin Brodeur is probably 1A, 1B for me personally. So I wanted to have Patrick Roy and Martin Brodeur as 1 and 2 in the binder. But since I don't have a number 2 Martin Brodeur card, I said, you know what? I like the other card that I put in its place a little better. It's an artist card, and it really shows like the helmet. And plus, there was another Patrick Roy card that was from Certified that I ended up putting in the number 2 slot. So I don't want to have Patrick Roy throughout the whole, you know, like on the same page. So that's why I decided to take this Patrick Roy out. Mike Richter was the number 2 card, and that's why he got taken out, because I wanted the Patrick Roy in there. But this is a pretty cool save right there. As you can see that little B where my thumb is. That's the puck, and they were playing the Boston Bruins, and it looks like Richter's making the save. So it's a great card, but it just didn't make the cut. This one I had a little bit of when I went to go change this out, I wanted to keep this one in because it had the Thrashers in there. But then I went through a couple pages and I ended up seeing that I had other Thrashers. So, or actually I had Passy as on another card. And I said, you know what? I don't feel bad for not having it in there. But I do like his helmet or his face mask. It has Batman on it with the Thrashers. So I thought that was pretty cool. That's why I like that card, just because of the Batman on the side. Here's another one, Jamie Storr. Jamie Storr, actually, I traded his card for another Jamie Storr card, but him with the Kings, although that face mask is pretty darn sweet. But the honor roll card overall, it wasn't doing it for me. Not as much as the card that replaced it. Here's another card that I think I wanted to keep in there, but I was trying to find the reasons not to and trying to find reasons to. It's a Blaine Lachère. I think that's Lachère. But anyway, he has the nice Boston Bruin helmet. This one is like, this card is about, face masks and helmet. And I thought it was a pretty cool card. Keep on going. Cujo is all in that binder, but this one was a pretty cool card, but I took it out in place of another one. Most likely because Cujo is well represented in the Franken-set. So Cujo, Martin Brodeur, Patrick Roy, Eddie Belfour, Felix Potvin, those guys kind of get their own, they're going to have their own pages somewhere in another binder, so it's not too heartbreaking to take this out and have this just in somewhere else. And that's the same case with this Martin Brodeur that came out. This was the card number 27, Martin Brodeur. Now for me, it's kind of boring. And I can't say that any other way. It's just kind of boring shot. I kind of like it, but I think the other card is a little bit better there. Then I have Eddie Belfour making a save. You can see the puck in flight right there, so that's always pretty cool. But he got taken out. Craig Anderson. I love that he was ready. He has the Ottawa-themed helmet, face mask. I always say helmet, but a face mask. But yeah, he was replaced. We have Jose Theodore, who is a great goalie himself. Liked the card, but I have a lot of SP Authentics, so I think that's why it kind of got taken out, because the very next one was a Thomas Vulcan, also from the same product. Love the face mask, love the goalie positioning, love that you can see the logo on the shirt and everything, but yeah, I just had to replace it. This one here was one that I kind of did the same thing. Like, I didn't want to take it out, but I did because I just wanted the other card more. But I like this Canucks face mask right there. Look at that. That's just a cool face mask. Alexander Auld. You see the puck in action there. So that's pretty cool. Jonathan Quick. Shout out to Level Unlocked, who said he liked Jonathan Quick, one of my fantasy goalies. This card was kind of boring in the binder. I like the background of the card, but the goalie's not really doing, like, Jonathan Quick's not really doing anything in here. So I think he was replaced pretty easily. Then I have a Sergei Bobrovsky, who, just standard goalie position type of thing. And I like the O-Pee-Chee Platinum, but this represented, and I had to switch them out. Moving on, I have a Pecorino. Also for those Nashville Predators. It's like Pecorino cards. Love his face mask and stuff like that. But I had to switch them out for the card that's currently there. Martin Brodeur. Another one of these cards that really show off the mask. Like you see, like in this right here, you can see the face mask right there. Nice ready position, but again, had to be switched out for card number 122. Blaine Lachère, once again, he fell victim to being switched out. As much as I like his helmet or his face mask, and I do enjoy this card because it's kind of in action, people in his way. I feel like he's holding that dude down so you can see. It just didn't make the cut there. I had some collegiate cards that filled up a lot of numbers in there, and here's one of them. Here's a Sandy Allen. This one here, I liked it because it was just a moment, where James Reimer is celebrating, probably a victory. You can see a nice face mask right there. It looks pretty cool. Pretty cool shot there, but he got replaced. Card number 185, Mike Richter. making a nice save there, or I'm going to say that he did make the save, like it's in his glove. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt there, but that's got to get changed out. Here we have from the Minnesota Wild, Devin Dobnak. Shout out to Julie Farner. She might not know who I am, but I know who Julie Farner is. And she's a Minnesota Wild fan. There's some other Wild fans that I know now that I'm forgetting. And now that I put myself on the spot, I really can't remember any names. But that's for you. But unfortunately, he was switched out. Connor Hellenbuck. I think this is where I have a lot of this brand in there. So he fell victim to the card that takes his place. Here's another collegiate card. I wanted to keep this one, but it's one of those ones that I like better. Boston College, I thought it was pretty cool, just to have collegiate cards in there. Ken Raggett was pretty easy for the Flyers. Like, there's not much to his helmet. It's just a bird cage, kind of like a standard mask with a bird cage on it. Right here we have Patrick Waugh, All-Star. Like it, but he's finishing up a game. Not really much to do there. It was like pretty cool. Plus, he'll be in his own binder soon enough. Here we have Steve Weeks. It speaks for itself. Not much going on there. I do like this face mask right here on Joey McDonald. Very cool. He has a little tribute to goalie, I think it was Goalies of the Past there, the Red Wing logo. It's a pretty cool card. Plus, I like the card too. They all peachy and it's all cardboard. This was card number 275 that got taken out. Chris Terrari. He's been taken out quite a bit from most of these pages. He was a good filler, but he's now out of it. Cujo. I got another Cujo here again. This Cujo is one of those ones that kind of just bland, so he'll just move on to another folder. Finishing this out, we have Rick Ramsley for the Calgary Flames. Nice logo helmet there. Dominic Hasek with the birdcage mask, but there's the puck and flight. I was about to touch my camera to show to point to it, but there he goes right there. So you see it, I don't think he's going to make the save, but it's still a pretty cool shot right there. A lot of clutter up in front of him. Here you have Marty Brodeur, season highlights. I do like that card, but unfortunately there's another card, number 326, that I like better. Ron Hextall for my Flyers. He's taken out. Roberto Luongo. Luongo is one of those goalies that I liked, but unfortunately, this card doesn't do it for me. Jake Allen. That's a nice ready position goalie card there. A lot of white in there. You can't really see where the card is, but I like this card anyway. Here's Trevor Kidd. Trevor Kidd's all throughout my binder. I think his mask is one of my favorites. Not much to remember about his playing days in my head, but still pretty cool. And then we have Marc-Andre Fleury with Pittsburgh. Great goaltender there. Patrick Waugh got taken out in place for another card there. Here's another Blaine Lachère, was just a plain mask there. And then Eddie Belfour with the Vienza Trophy winner. I ended up selecting another card in that place. So this video went really long, longer than I expected it to. But I appreciate you guys being with me. So thanks for watching. Until next time.
Well, thanks a lot for looking and listening, folks. I enjoyed being with you. So long, everybody.